my father told me it was my great-grandfather's a Union general in the Civil War.
Oh, very interesting.
He was such a zealot for the Union cause. My family's very proud of that.
Well, that is a wonderful story, and this a truly unique item. But I'm afraid your father was mistaken. Your great-grandfather was a general in the Civil War, but he fought for the Confederate side.
Oh, no, they told me that.
In fact, my research shows that this sword once belonged to General William Splatterblood Smith, the most vicious and vengeful soldier the South ever saw. By some accounts, he cut the heads off of over 100 Union men all by himself.
We could just skip to the part where you tell me how much it's worth.
You were right about him being a zealot, though. He loved slavery.
Did he own them?
Oh, you wish. No, he was a partner in a company that trafficked them from Africa. In fact, he captained many of the ships himself.
Oh, no, this can't be my great-grandfather.
We managed to find a picture in the archives of the general to show you.
Oh, no! I really don't want to be on television anymore.
I'm sorry, Myrtle, but once we start a segment, union rules prevent us from stopping. The next part of your sword story is outside of my area of expertise, so I'm going to hand you over to my colleague, Nan Chisholm. Nan?
Well, hello, Myrtle! I am so excited to be discussing this amazing object with you. Now, do you know what happened after your great-granddaddy passed?
Well, he gave it to my grandfather, who took it with him to World War II, but he didn't like to talk about that.
Oh, I bet he didn't.
Did he secretly fight for the Nazis?
Oh, heavens no, child! He was too much of a coward for that. He worked for them.
I'd like to leave, so I'm...
Oh, he did so many things. He sold them secrets, troop movements, battle plans, He probably was responsible for thousands of American troops' deaths. Got real rich off it, too.
So that's where my family money came from. They told me my grandmother invented the hacky sack.
Oh.
My whole life for the lie.
But that's not where your sword story ends. For that, I'm going to have to pass it off to fellow expert Lawrence Dumochel. Lawrence!
No, please stop, no.
Let's see. After your grandfather died, the sword went to your Uncle Frank, who used it to kill JFK.
What? How?
He was the man on the grassy knoll. A sword stabby hole looks a lot like a bullet hole.
And then it passed to your other Uncle Andy, who wore it to work every day. Unfortunately, he worked at Chernobyl. And one day, he turned the wrong way, the sword hit a lever, and that's how the meltdown happened.
I thought I wanted it, but I don't want it anymore.
Oh, don't you worry, child. We're nearly there. After that, it'll pass on to your daddy.
No, my dad is a good man.
Oh, yes, he was. But he lent the sword to one of the guys who did 9/11. He used it to take over United 93.
How do you even know that?
I'm an expert. Also, no one's gonna buy this sword anyway.
Why not?
Girl, because this smells nasty.
Ooh.